Okay, hi. So today I will explain how to do dreadlocks on this hair. At the beginning, you need to have enough length of the hair. So now here you can see that it is nice long hair, ready for jatas, for dreads. So at the beginning, I need to choose the lines because when I start to do it, I do it in the lines from the bottom to the upper part. For doing it, I use crochet needle. You can see the best what I use is 0.6 crochet needle, and then I use the comb. It must be the comb with lot of teeth. So, can you put your hair? Yes. So now I choose the first line. Okay, and the rest of the hair I bend. Oh, I have, but thank you. I bend it like this so they don't fall me with this. So now you can see that it must be proper, like one line. And now I choose the parts from which I will make jatas. The good is on the back side make more thicker jatas, and on the top side make thinner jatas, because after time when they grow they are more heavy, and also when you are lying on the back of the head, when they are thin, they after time come together. And it's when you have a lot of small jatas on the back, is a bigger possibility that they become in one big jata. So for this reason, it's good to make thicker ones on the back, and then its next line will be thinner, and on the top it will be only thin jatas, so it will looks like a big mass. Then it's a nice effect then. Okay, so now I start the first dread. So I choose one part like this, and now I use the comb. So I back comb this this type of hair. So you can see that now it is more like a dread, but it's still not the final shape. So with crochet needle I put the hair inside, simply like this, or you can also use the method when you rub it around and then put inside. So like this, you rotate the root and do it from all sides. So from all sides you put hair inside, and then it will be the final shape.
Seems to be so simple, but there is so much to learn.
Yes, it looks like, but you need to practice a lot to know how to do it fast and put all the hair nicely inside.
Well, there is no one that I know that can do it faster than Robert. So far, he's the one that has broken the record of everyone. He's so fast, very accurate, and very gentle hand. So this is exciting.
So
Starting from scratch.
And the ends I leave open because later I will attach extensions on them. When you want to attach extensions, it's good to leave some hair on the end. When you don't want attach extensions, then I can show how to close it.
See, and normally people they show you the final step but they don't show you the baby steps or how to do it. And right here, we are in a place where we just share, and we want people to enjoy life and to be part of the blissful life, the Nityananda life, and to have the Shiva look. So completely you receiving the full method back and forth. And of course it takes practice, because you try doing this at home, and I was a big mess. It didn't work for me. But Robert has so much practice. And the best thing that I like is gentleness. Very, very gentle.
So now you can see that the shape is
Oh wow. And it looks good, look at that.
little details and it's done.
So this is the step 2. We'll be back with you with the next step. So in regards to the length, when I got my dreads done, I wanted them really long, like all the way to my knees. And the hairdresser, she said, no, wait, try with short ones and then do the long ones. But I didn't listen. I got mine long.
Okay.
And after a few months, they got very heavy. So it was too much weight, because all the hair that is supposed to be shed, that is supposed to come out, it starts building up inside the dreads. So they got really heavy, and plus mine were grabbed. So a different method than what we're showing, and it was too much heat and heaviness. But right now, so tell us, Robert, what do you recommend?
I think that because when I do it, you can see that the hair was long, but the dreads become a little shorter. So it's good to make little bit extensions. So I think we will make extensions on them. And I also want to show, you can see
Yes.
that it's like open, how to close it. So
Okay, so
because-
let's see how you're closing
yes,
it.
so
And why do we want to close it?
if I will leave this, if I will not do extension, it's better to close the ends, because after time the hair will fall down, will go out, and the dread will like destroy from this part.
Okay, so
So-
it's becoming again the straight hair instead of the dread.
Yes.
So it's losing the shape.
Yes, yes,
Oh, I see.
and slowly it comes out, because after time the hair what is in the end becomes dead, and
Oh.
alive hair will be only in the maybe first part of this. So this is the reason why when you see all jatas, all dreads, the down part is more brighter than the
the
part
top.
in the top. It is
Oh.
because the hair is dead on the end, and the sun takes out the color.
Oh, wow.
And also when they grow, normally when you comb your hair every day you comb some hair out, but when you have dreads, all hair stay inside. So
Okay.
it means that after time dreads will be bigger, because this hair is accumulated inside. This
Oh.
is the reason why they after time looks like big, nice, big mass.
And a lot of volume. I love
Yes.
the volume.
Yes, it looks
So when
nice.
you're thinking about length, just consider this. I mean, I love the really long ones. It looks very nice. But trying it out for the first time, I would say I recommend that you first try out maybe a few days, a week,
Yes, it's
and
it's
then
good
see
to
how
do
you
it.
feel with them, because it's something new. The way you sleep, the way you move, the way you dress, it's gonna change.
Yes, it's different. When you never have some long hair or experience with this, is good to make it first time experience like shorter, and then do it.
Yeah.
So you can see that now it's close. Yeah.
But do have
So-
fun with it, play with it, and see. Look at the ends. That looks, it looks nice, and it's keeping the dreads in place instead of going back to the straight hair. And at the end of the day, have fun. Be playful with them. It's so much fun. I love dreads.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so now you can see that the lines is visible, how I do it. That you can see here is the first line, is only 3 dreads. Then is the second line, like this. Is very it's important to do it in lines, because when you don't do it in lines, and when you cross the line, after time, when the dreads grows, they come together, and it can happen that a lot of dreads come together and all come together to one big mass. So the lining is important to do properly. You can see that every line is nice, clean. So it is a very small possibility that they come together. So it's important to.
See, when I got mine done, my lines were straight, like one straight line here, one straight line here, and you can see in between the empty spaces. And the way Robert set it up is so perfect because you cannot see empty spaces. I mean, except right here that he's working on that one. But to be able to see the line, it doesn't look nice. But in here, see? You can see, you see black, you don't see the skin. And that is very important when you're someone is getting your dreads done. Make sure they don't do it straight lines. So it's going in between, like one here and then the next one not on top of it, but to the side.
Yes.
Perfect. See, it looks black. Everything black, and we're almost done. Ready to show you the final step.
Okay, so we finish. You can see, you can guess how many dreads we have. You can see it's nicely done, and it's 44 dreadlocks, and it's done. You can see we leave a front hair, so it will be a different style. That on the back will be dreads, and on the top will be hair. And
so you get to play with the hair. If you want to just show the dreads, then you can curl the hair inside, or if you want to have like a flat look, like a regular look. Regular means the straight hair. Then you can undo the front and just have a different look.
yes,
So a quick one, so either to the side or do something, and then different looks. So it's about playing with the whole thing and just having fun.
yeah, like this. Or
So
you can do
tie it together,
yes,
or you twist it, or you do a little braid or
everything.
something. And we still have to go to the next step, which is the extensions. And for some people this is good, just this the dreads, and they're done. And remember, the first day when they're done, they're hard and stiff, and then eventually they become soft, a little bit softer.
Yes, so because of extensions we leave the open ends, so it is then more comfortable to attach it with the synthetic hair. So
Okay.
we will show it also.
So we'll show the next step. So right now, remember all the options that you have.
So I recognize that now when they are fresh made, it is good to leave it 1 month and don't use any shampoo or don't wash them. Leave them settle down. Let the skin, the hair, everything will be settled, and they become more hard, because when in this first month you will wash them very often, they become more loose, open, very like fluffy, and it's not good for them. So when you will leave them 1 month with don't washing, they become more stronger and harder. And it is also because it's the straight hair, so it's better to leave them. When you have curly hair, it is different because they settle down faster than with the straight hair. But the 1 month is my recognition to leave them. Okay, hi everybody. So today I will do extensions. I will talk about extensions. Here we can see that I finish the roots. The roots at the end I leave open because then it's simpler to attach extensions. For extensions, it is possible to use synthetic hair or real hair or dreads who someone cut down is also possible to attach. But today I will use synthetic hair for do it. You can see this is it match with her color. So this is important that you choose the right color, so then it don't looks different. This type of hair name is Kanakalon. I use this type of hair because it is a lot of types of synthetic hair, but you need to be aware because some of them are not some of them are very heavy. And this one is the lightest, is really light, and also they are strong, so after time they don't become destroyed, so I use this type. And so I will attach the extensions at the end, and I can start so you can see how I do. So at the beginning I choose little bit of hair like this, and I rub it, mesh it together, so then it's simpler to make a dread. And I form the basic form of a dread, maybe like this, and from the end I put it together with the hair, with the real dread, and maybe 2 centimeters at the end I start attaching in these 2 centimeters. So maybe we can do now the
close-up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I will attach this hair maybe in this part at the end of real dread. So I pick the synthetic hair, rub it around like this, and now with crochet needle I put all hair inside the end of real dread. But be aware to don't put a lot of hair on this part, because then it will be visible that it is attached. You need to do it detail, because it must be in one line with real dread, so then the join point is not visible and it looks all like a real one. So you can see after a few moments I do it.
See, this is an art to be able to do this and to do it so nicely, because it has to look natural. When people come and see you, they just see like long hair instead of seeing extensions.
Yes,
so look at those artistic hands, the way they're knitting. You know, some people prefer to do human hair and other people decide to do synthetic hair. What's the difference between one and the other?
I think that synthetic hair is lighter, because real hair is too heavy, is not good. And also when you have some like spiritual background, it's not good to use human hair because they absorb energy of people whose hair it was. So it's not good to mix these energies with your. So now you can see that this is the joint point, yeah, and it is in one line with the real dread.
Beautiful. It doesn't show that like an extension.
Yes.
It does look real.
And now you continue like before that, only do this to all extension.
Yeah, I heard that if you attach human hair, you're incurring also, there is a possibility that you incur those people's karmas
Yes.
or
yes,
even
it
their
is.
energies. So at the end is your choice. Decide, check, see the different options. And yes, I realized that the synthetic hair is a lot lighter.
Yes.
And
it
you can
is.
do so much with the hairdos and all of that. A lot easier to handle. And it's less expensive. Human hair is very, very expensive.
Yes, it is. So you can see that first when I make the joint point, first I make like a raw form of dread, that I don't do details. I do all length like this. So I can say that I'm going down, and then when I go back up, I put everything inside.
Such a beautiful art. The Shiva look. Join us, send your pictures, your comments. Tell us the methods that you're doing, what you're doing. We all want to know, we want to see how you're doing it, because there is always different ways of doing different things. We found that Robert, he's been doing this for a while, and we realized that this is a really good technique. So he's continued to do this.
Yes. So like this way I come back now.
It's so exciting. A completely new look. And you know, the best thing is that people that have short hair, not very short, I mean, they had to have some length in order to get the dread started. But people that have short hair, and then overnight they can have this beautiful look. Like if you're having an unexpected family reunion, or if you're having a real event that is coming up, something different, you can come out as completely different person. And plus you get to carry the Shiva look.
Yes, and it is possible when you have between 8 and 10 centimeters hair, so it's maybe that length. It is possible to do extensions for them. So don't worry, if you have short hair, it is also possible to do it.
Nice. Now more people will start getting their dreads done. And make sure that you do your homework. Ask all kinds of questions. Make sure that people don't use glue on you or products that are going to damage your hair. If they do glue or wax, they really damage your hair. Do not let them do that.
Yes, this is not good.
No.
Also, some people use fire to make it like
wow.
after dreads are done, they fire them. So
Oh, I haven't seen that done.
it's,
Oh,
it's not
gosh.
good.
No, it's very damaging.
So be aware of these techniques.
Yes. So we'll continue to give you tips, techniques, styles, and whatnot, so that you really take care of your dreads, and it becomes your own experience,
Yes.
your own journey, an
You
adventure.
can see that we are almost done.
For me at the beginning, it was like learning how to touch my hair, how to sleep, how to move, how to dress, because certain type of blouses that I could just put through my head, they were not going in. So then I had to get different necklines. So it's just having fun with it, with the whole process and everything.
Yes. city's life with long dreads is
Yes.
little different.
It is. And then everybody gets to see you. If you want to get the looks from everyone, they're like, what? What is this?
So important is to pick to put all hair what is around going out inside.
Yes, because I've seen a lot of dreads that they look like chunks. One bump here, one bump there, another bump here. And because they're on your back, you can't really tell until someone comes and tells you, hey, what's going on with your dreads? But here they look so straight, so perfect. So remember to, once again, check, go see samples, see what they do to other people before you get them to touch your hair. Okay?
So at the end, it's good to make this for synthetic hair.
Nice. You roll it.
Yes. So they come more together. And now you can see that it's done.
It's a nice length. Perfect. So we'll show you when we have more of them. For right now, just enjoy the process.
Okay, so now you can see that we are maybe in the half. I can show you this is the extensions what I do this time. So I don't do it like you can see they are not the same length that they are ending in the one line because I think it looks more natural when they are different length. Also when you grow your real dreads, they are not become in the same length because from the top they grow. You see that also now the hair was the same length, but the bottom, the down dreads was this length, and the top is from this part. So when they grow, they also don't grow in the same line. So now when I do it different length, it looks more natural than. So like this, and we will continue to do the next.
You know, a lot of the people, they have the fear that if they do extensions, it might become part of their hair. Is there any way to avoid that?
It don't become. You think about it is when the hair, like the real hair, grow the real dreads. There is possible to extensions take down.
Or you can remove the extensions?
Yes, it's possible.
So they don't have to become part of your own hair?
No. It is possible to bring out to put out all the synthetic hair. So when your real dreads is enough long that you are okay with it, and you think that extensions is too long, you can put them down. And it is also possible on any part of extensions to cut it down and do the end. So you can play with the length and everything.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so this is the final look of my job. So you can see that all extensions are done, are connected. So now it looks like this. Okay, so you can.
So I'm extremely excited and very happy. Thanks to Robert here, he did an amazing job. The process itself was a very pleasant process. I have a very tender and sensitive head, so I certainly didn't expect it to be as comfortable as it was. It was a very nice experience, very easygoing, and most of all, it surprised me very much to know how quickly Robert was able to make this happen for me just within a few hours. Whereas I was expecting probably like a day or maybe even 12 hours and longer, just from hearing from other people's experiences. So overall, I'm very grateful. I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the new look. And thanks to Robert for making it happen and enriching me with the beautiful Jatas. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah. Welcome. Hi.